Once you have created the eMudra username and password, you need to write eMudra partner login in Google, just like this. Whenever you will type the same, the page will open like this. Login eMudra partner portal login, click on that. Then you will find a new page will open like this. eMudra partner portal, you need to enter your username and your password. You need to check the I agree to the terms and conditions, and extended login you can also click on the same. You need to click on submit. The next page will open like this. You will find there are 4 options in home tab. First in application received, second one is application process, third one is pending for DSP approval, and fourth one is product key available. Because your stock will be shown to you here, like if you have 3, it means you have a stock of 3, and it is show you like how many stock are available. So I can see over here the product key available and so on, both are same thing. If I want to take a paperless DSC of class 2 and I am taking a now pen based digital signature, so I need to click on paperless DSC. You will find the fourth tab is paperless DSC. You will find there are 2. If I see the drop down, there are 2 options over there: paperless DSC issuance new and advanced paperless DSC issuance link. I need to click on paperless DSC issuance link, first one. If I click on the same, the next page will open like this. Here I will get the 2 options. First is directly visit page, or I can copy and paste this link and I can run on browser. So in both actions the same page will open like this. Next page, here you need to confirm one thing: the applicant has already having a eKYC account or not, or he is applying first time eMudra. If the customer is applying digital signature first time in eMudra, so I need to click on enroll and apply DSC. If the applicant is already having a eKYC username and password, then in that particular case I need to click on proceed and I need to proceed further. Otherwise the customer has no existing eKYC account user, so we need to click on enroll and apply DSC. Whenever you click on the same, you will see the next page will open like this. Select KYC mode. Now I am taking a PAN based application, so I click on PAN, and I am taking an individual because most of the professionals working on income tax site or ROC filing, so in both sites requires individual and PAN based, because they validate the data through PAN based, and it should be in individual capacity. So one more thing I would like to tell you, there are instructions below. Before proceeding, you need to ensure that you have a scanned copy of PAN card. It should be a clear one. Scanned copy of address proof. It is up to you what document you are actually providing, whether it is Aadhaar card or voter ID or driving license. And third option is passport size photo of applicant. Means passport size photo should be of passport size. It should be a latest one. It should be a colored photo and should be in JPG or PNG format. And other details to be filled. Means other details is mobile number, email ID. If all details I am having, so I need to click on continue. If I click on continue, you will see the page will open like this: paperless DSC using PAN. Okay, so I need to enter the PAN number in PAN column. if I fill over there, then I need to fill the name as in pen. You will see it has been indicated over there. I am filling left and then right, left and then right. Pen, name, gender, I need to select gender, date of birth, address, pin code, city, email ID and mobile number. After that I need to click on next. If I click on next, so next detail I need to fill, I need to choose the certificate details, which digital signature, which class of digital signature I want to create. The page will open like this, in which I need to select the class of certificate, because whether I need class 2 or class 3. For income tax or ROC purpose I need class 2, so I have checked class 2. User type is individual, yes, definitely I am taking an individual application. Click on individual. You will see certificate type. Certificate type is signature, encryption and both. For ROC income tax requires only signature, so I have clicked on signature. Certificate validity, I have clicked on 2 years. Then on your right hand side you will see the system will ask you to create a download password. So it is up to me which code I want to create, and once it is created by me, it will become the password, and it requires before downloading the digital signature. So you can create, it is up to you what you want to create, so it will become the password. And you will see note is there, please remember this password which you are actually creating to download the certificate. Okay, and the same password will be intimated to the applicant once application is approved by the email. Then after that I need to click on next. Then the next option is upload file. Attach the relevant document in relevant section, like upload your photo. I need to upload photo, and you will see it should be in PNG and JPG format. It should be a colored one. It should be in passport size. Then I need to attach the PAN copy, because I am taking a PAN based application. And after that I need to attach the address proof, whether it is Aadhaar card, whether it is a voter ID or driving license. After attaching the details, I need to click on next. After clicking on next, the fourth option is create login. Here you will be asked to create a login, that is the eKYC enrollment. eKYC enrollment, you may choose any desired username, any desired PIN, and after you need to confirm the same. The basic fundamental information is, because after creating a eKYC account, because next time if you apply, if the applicant applies for second DSC within a period of next 2 years, so the customer no need to upload all the documents again. You will see has been written over there, and eKYC account will be created with this enrollment and valid for 2 years. The validity of this enrollment will be of 2 years. This will help for future DSC applications. If I am taking a next application, so it will help me for future and performing eKYC in any website, because I will also do e-sign in next steps, in 6th step. So I need this PIN to e-sign the same. And you will see these credentials are important to repeatedly use this account. Definitely sir. I need to click on next. Then the 5th step is OTP validation. I need to validate first my email ID. I'll click on get OTP. You will see I need to click on get OTP. OTP sent successfully. You will find like this. I need to enter the OTP. When I'll enter the OTP, then click on next. You will see I have click on get OTP, enter the email OTP, and then I click on next. After clicking on next, the next option will be a authenticate and e-sign. You will see you need to click on get OTP. When you will click on the same, OTP will be sent on your registered mobile number, you need to enter the mobile number OTP, and you will see you will ask to enter the PIN. The PIN, this PIN is same which I had created in step number 4 in create login. This one, create login. This desired PIN is required for e-sign. So come to the point number 6. I need to enter the PIN which I have created in step number 4, and I have to provide the mobile OTP, and you need to check the terms and conditions, and you need to enter the captcha. You will see in next page I have entered the PIN which I had created in step number 4, entered the mobile OTP, I have entered the same, and I have checked the details, and I have also entered the captcha displayed over here. And then after that you need to click on e-sign and submit. After clicking on the same, the next page will open like this. Thank you, your DSC application is initiated successfully. Your application ID is this and this, and your eKYC account details are as under, like this is your username, and eKYC account validity is 2 years. And after that, after creating the eKYC account, you need to do a video verification. After completing your video verification, you need to approve your application. After that, come back to your partner login. You will find a tab of home and then application. The first drop down is manage application. Whenever you will click on the same, the applicant details will be shown to you here, and you will see he is telling you to approve the application. You will see pending for partner approval. It is up to you whether you want to approve or not, because if you approve the same, you need to provide the stock for approving the same. After that, you can click on view in actions tab, view, so the complete details of the applicant will be displayed over here. Now the question is when I need to approve this application. I need to approve the application when all the verifications are completed except CA verification. If video is done, it will be converted into a green tab, and I have not e-signed this application, that's why it is showing in red. When I complete the e-sign, it will become in green. So email verification, video verification or e-sign, it should be a green except CA verification. Then after that I need to click on approve. After approving, the next page will be displayed like details. You will see, you will find a page of payment and certificate details confirmation. On the left hand side, certificate display details will be there, and on the right hand side you will see at the bottom payment details. He is telling to use product key. If you are having already a stock, so you need to click on pick product key. After clicking on the same, you will see in the next page auto filled product key will be pre-filled, and you have to enter the verified remarks, and you have to verify it by clicking on yes and approve the application. After approving the application, your application will be displayed in reports, not in manage application, because you have approved your application via product key, or in other terms I would say I have given a stop for approving the application. Then it will be shown in report section. When you will click on report, there is the option of application processed. When you will click on the same, the applicant details will be displayed over there, and you can check the status whether it is approved, DSC approved, because once you click on application processed, or once you approve your application, the first stage would be a RA verification completed, and after that within 5 to 10 minutes your application is approved by eMudhra if all things are correct, like if video is done by applicant and he has shown his original PAN card or address proof while doing video verification. And after that, once application is approved, the status would be converted into a DSC application approved, and after that, once you download your DSC, your status would become a certificate downloaded. The customer has to do a video verification, and he has to show his original PAN card address proof, and after doing that, you would be able to download your DSC. Thank you so much. My name is Kapil. I have given my mobile number. If you have any query, you can mark me a mail, and definitely will resolve your problem as soon as possible. Thank you.